Hi guys, welcome to Haven on Earth. We are homesteaders in Sallisaw, Oklahoma, and we're currently living in our RV until we can build our shed to house. I know many of you are thinking of homesteading or planning to homestead in the future, and so in me doing my research for RV living and shed to house living, I came across a video where they did a tour of their camper situation or RV, and I found it to be very helpful, so I hope to do the same with you all today. Our RV is a Puma Canyon Cat. I'm not sure what year it is, but we did find it on Facebook, I think 2 years ago. And prior to that, we had never owned an RV, never obviously lived in one. And we've been in ours for about 2 months now. It is 8 feet wide and about 18 feet long, so about 144 square feet. We honestly spend most of our time outside, so tiny living hasn't bothered us. We currently have 2 acres, so plenty of space and plenty of things to do outside. We were only recently able to start working on our perimeter fence, so when we first got here, we had to do something for the dogs. So we created this small fenced-in area right off of the camper. The ground up here is pretty rocky, so we didn't spend too much time working on the T-posts or the fence. It's just a temporary solution. But it allows the dogs a little bit of freedom and allows us to be able to sit out here with them. This is where we spend a lot of our time. I eat outside. We have fires all the time. And then up there on the left is where I go if I can't get internet. I call it going up the hill, but it's only about 20 feet away. And then when we first got here, we went to storage and pulled out a table. And then this is where I cook. We have not cooked inside one time since we've been here. And like I said, it's been almost 2 months. We have the grill over here. And then we also have a griddle pan. That's good for like eggs, sausage, breakfast potatoes. And then here, the electric skillet. And I've been making a lot of soups in there. But you can cook almost anything in that. I've used it to make chicken tortilla soup, chili, eggs, pork chops. Very versatile. And back here I have some kale growing, some lettuces, spinach, green onions. It's my tiny garden until I can get a big one put in. And we can sit out here and watch the goats, which is always fun. So come on in and I'll show you the inside. We have 3 big dogs that stay in here. There's Tyson, Axel, Aaliyah, and since that's their hangout spot during the day, I just put the blankets and the pillows up on top, and then they stay cleaner from the grass and the dirt. We do currently have a storage unit with some things in it, so not everything is being stored in here, but to the right there's a closet, up to the left there's a little cubby, and then under the bed has storage. We don't have anything stored down there, but you definitely could use that for storage. And then at the top of the bed, we also have storage. There's a continuous cubby all the way down. And I use it for extra blankets. I've been crocheting at night. Our tiny house buildings. So really, there are a lot of storage options here. And here's our dining area. It also has storage under the seats. And then above, in here I just have paperwork and of course egg cartons. for my chickens. The chickens like to hide under the camper during the day. And in the middle, I just have some fresh vegetables, potatoes, celery, tomatoes, garlic, jalapenos, some baby carrots. Everything lasts pretty good without refrigeration, except for the baby carrots. You only have a couple days on those before they go bad. And then on this side, I just have some condiments that we brought from the other house and vitamins. Jason likes to eat at the table, but we mainly use it for holding the TVs. And we have two TVs. The little one is a Roku, so we get internet with it. And then the back one we brought from our house in Abilene, and that one we use to watch DVDs. That's our jetpack from Verizon that we bought. I would say that it's worth it. I definitely get some internet. It's just not very reliable. Like last night we were able to watch TV. I think we watched a Medea movie. But most of the time we have to rely on our DVDs, like at night when it gets dark, because we just don't have a reliable internet option right now. We are getting fiber optic, but we have to get the tiny house here first before they'll come out. And there's my seeds for my gardening, of course. And then we also have this electric fireplace. This thing will heat the RV up very nicely. We do have propane for the regular heat, but like if it's a chilly morning or just a chilly evening, plugging this thing in, 10 minutes and we're toasty. Very good idea. And over here is our kitchen. It does have a refrigerator. However, ours for some reason is not working, so we don't use that. And we have a coffee maker. We are pretty much down to using 2 mugs. It's easier. You don't have to worry about washing dishes too much. When we first got here, we didn't have water. So just wiping them out with a wipey. Pretty simple. And I am a big coffee mug fan. Love coffee mugs. But when it comes to RV living and tiny living, I feel like simple is better. And over here I have a crock pot. I make my own dog food every day, so that's what's in there. A little harvest blessing. I got that last year when we went on Jason's birthday trip. We went to Memphis, Tennessee. Just a fun way to decorate it, make it feel like fall. And then we do have a stove that takes propane. I have used it once or twice, but not since we've lived here since September, like on a previous trip. Kind of made a mess. I remember something boiled over, and I just haven't used it since. But it's definitely an option. It has a hood. We have a microwave. We have a nice sink. And we do have water in our water tank now. But like I said, when we first moved here, we didn't have any water. So this wasn't used or usable. And here's the fridge, just to give you an idea of space. It's very decent sized. And then above the sink, I just have some dishes, some snack items, coffee, peanut butter. And then we also have 2 storage drawers. And we do use paper plates. At first I was like, no, this is so wasteful. But again, when you don't have running water or you can't wash dishes, hot water, paper plates is the way to go. I feel like some shortcuts are okay, and I'm okay with using paper plates. And you can use them more than once. They're very durable. This is one of my favorite drawers. Because we don't have access to the fridge, we can't store condiments like ketchup, mayonnaise. So every time we go out, I be sure to get all the condiments we can get. And then down below, I'm using this to store extra sheets, towels. And in the middle is our bath items, bathing bath items. And then here, dog food, cleaning supplies. These are two items I've been using a lot. Ziploc baggies, because you can't put anything raw into the cooler because we use the ice to drink. So everything has to go in a Ziploc baggie. And then for wiping things down, these Clorox wipes, or Great Value brand, these work amazing just for cleaning. I use these to wipe down the counters. I use them to wipe down the walls, the ceiling, any surface. I think one of my favorite things about RV living or tiny living is that I can clean this entire place, including the walls, the ceiling. With dogs, the door is open, you get flies, and I can literally clean it in about 20 minutes. Floors, scrub them on my hands and knees. It's no problem to keep this clean. And then over here, we have two bunk beds. One bed is for Tyson. That's his little cubby and his blankie. And then the other bunk is where we keep our clothes. And we do have some clothes in storage, but Jason has a suitcase and I have a suitcase, and we basically just live out of them. And in the back of the bunk, being a homesteader, I have my bulk food items. And then this whole bag is full of spices. So they don't take up a lot of room this way, and they're not stacked, they're not falling down. I just keep them in a big Tractor Supply bag. There's also storage under Tyson's bed, and I do have some pots and pans under there, but I never go under there. And here's our bathroom. There's our cooler. Every day we have to buy ice. Oh my gosh, big, huge tip. Buy an ice maker. I didn't before we left, and I wish I had. We are spending about $3.54 a day for ice because our fridge doesn't work. But if I had bought the ice maker, it would have saved us a ton of money. Anyways, we share our tub with our cooler. And it does have a skylight and a shower. But before we got water hooked up onto the property, we would just fill this camp shower or a sun shower with water, leave it out in the sun, and then you can hook it up into your bathroom or build an outside bathroom and take a shower. I think it was like $13 from Walmart. And there's our propane tank. We also have a tank in storage as a backup, and this allows us to heat the RV, and you could cook with it. When we first got here, we didn't have electricity, so we used a generator. And then when we were able to, we got a new breaker box installed, or the electric company installed it, and now we're just plugged in. And they, one of our neighbors, he used to own our property, and he actually put in an RV plug for us. But this is just a regular extension cord plugged into the breaker box. These are our gas cans that we used when we were filling up the generator. And this is a big question that I've been getting. It's about our portable dump station and why do we have it? We have it because, really it's because we love our dogs. And so we put in this fence. It's right up against the camper. And we didn't want to take the whole fence down and be able to move the camper, like to take it to a dump station. And so this is why the portable dump station is so valuable to us, because you can empty your black tank into it, and then you just tote this portable tank to the KOA, where you can dump it for like $15, and then you don't have to worry about undoing your RV or how you have things set up. It's just really easy. And I kind of feel like that's one of the perks about RV living, is that you can make it simple. It can be easy. It's been really great to just be able to park the RV or the camper, get a little bit of a permanent setup with the fencing, the seating, the tables, and really just make it feel like it's your home. Living in the camper in 144 square feet has not bothered us a bit. Our shed to house is delayed because of the closing on our other house. And so until we get the shed to house and are even able to work on it, much less finish it, we will be living in our camper RV for many months to come. That's RV life for us. We absolutely love homesteading. We love RV life. We love keeping things simple. I feel like part of that is being organized. Part of that is spending time cleaning. But I think that you can definitely make it work, and I think it's definitely worth it. Cheers to RV life and living in a camper. I hope you have a fantastic day.